More bang for your buck, more bang for the environment. Swag. Hello friends! My name is Cassie and it has been a hot second since I have posted anything on this channel. I've had a lot going on in my life between opening a show this weekend and a lot of health issues that have been happening. If you subscribe to my vlog channel, which you definitely should, it's linked down below, you'll know all about it. Today I wanted to sit down with you guys and tell you a bit about the environment. As you may know, one of my New Year's resolutions was to be more environmentally conscious and sustainable and figure out little ways or big ways in my day-to-day life to just treat the environment better. It's something that I have become more cognizant of as I've come to PLU, and there's a big focus on sustainability, and it's something that has become really important to me. So I wanted to share, I think, 8 little tips that are super easy to integrate into your everyday life that will make your green footprint a little greener. Let me know if you already do any of these things, or if you're planning on integrating any of these things I mentioned into your life, or anything else you do in your day-to-day life to stay environmentally conscious. I'm just gonna get right into this list. The first thing is to recycle. This seems so straightforward, but for some reason, I guess recycling isn't a thing. Like, I feel like in the Pacific Northwest, recycling is really important. Having come to college and having met people from other parts of the US and other countries, recycling isn't really a thing in other places, or at least not something that people are very aware of. Recycling is important. I actually recently got to visit a landfill here in the Tacoma area, and it was really interesting. They were talking about the new recycling regulations and things like that. So I will find some information about recycling and leave it down below for you, but in general, you can recycle paper, cardboard, plastic bottles, as long as you take the cap off, glass. And it's different depending on where you live, so I would do a little bit of research into what recycling standards look like in your community, but recycling is a big way to reduce waste and carry the life of things on, because things like plastic stay around for a long time, so we might as well use them again. Next up is to buy things in bulk to use less packaging. Thinking about things like shampoo and conditioner, cheese. You know how they have those little cheese like single things, and they're really convenient for your lunch, but it's a lot of plastic and you just throw that plastic away. Buy a giant block of cheese and cut it up, put it in a Tupperware container, a reusable container, and bring your cheese snack without the waste. Next is a classic, and that is to take shorter showers. I actually take super short showers, and it was never for this reason, but now I'm really glad that I do. Something that is kind of fun for me is to challenge myself to see how fast of a shower I can take. One time I did a summer camp in New York City, and we had one shower for like 8 girls. I would always try and shower quickly because I don't want people to hate me. So I'd have my roommate time me to see how fast I could shower, and the fastest shower I got was just under 3 minutes, and that was shampoo and conditioning my hair, shaving my legs, washing my body, shaving my armpits. You know, it was like all of my shower things, not just the things that I do every day, like wash my hair and body. And I got it under 3 minutes. Be more efficient with your shower time. I know it's so relaxing to take long showers. Even cutting down half of your weekly showers is a great way to save water. Next, unplug and turn off your lights when they're not in use, and other electronics. I actually don't have any light on in my room right now. I just have my window open, I'm using the natural light. Actually, natural light usually makes me way happier than unnatural light. If you like go to college and go home frequently or something like that, I always make sure I unplug like my lamp and my clock before I leave, and same goes for all my stuff at home. Again, I feel like that's a fairly basic thing. Every little bit helps. The next thing has to do with clothing. Clothing produces waste. I actually set a challenge for myself not to buy any new clothes for this entire year. I think I bought one t-shirt and I had to buy some new underwear. But other than that, I actually haven't bought any clothing this year, and it's March 7th. I'm doing alright, but if you don't feel like challenging yourself to no clothing for any given amount of time, I would challenge you to go to a thrift store and buy clothing, whether it's Goodwill or something else. I actually got this at Goodwill. Not only will you save money, but it's something that has already been produced, so you're not feeding into the consumerist, wasteful society. You're just reducing your carbon footprint by buying something that's already been made and used. Don't buy clothing. Or at least not new clothing, if you can, for any given amount of time. The next 2 things sort of have to do with buying habits, but it's like buying something that you can use over and over. First off, those of us who bleed out of our vaginas once a month, a menstrual cup. I actually have an entire video about my experience with this menstrual cup. It has a coupon code for you guys to use and a bit about my experience and what I thought of it. I will link that down below, but a menstrual cup is basically a reusable silicone cup that you use instead of things like pads or tampons. As you can imagine, that saves a a lot of waste because instead of using all that cotton and plastic that you just throw away after one use, you can use this for years on end, and since it's just one item, you don't have any waste attached to it. Like I said, I'll have that video linked down below if you want some more information about it. And then we have reusable water bottles. I actually got both of these things for free when I came to college. Most of us have a reusable water bottle or a reusable like coffee cup laying around. I would highly recommend keeping not only a reusable water bottle because A, your water is going to taste so much better if you just use filtered water from a bottle, and B, plastic water bottles are wasteful. So wasteful. Honestly, the water tastes better from a Brita filter anyways, so this is so much more convenient than freaking plastic water bottles. Get one of these. As for coffee things, at PLU you actually get 25 cents off your drink when you order it and get it in a reusable cup. I'm not sure if other coffee shops do that. Those little throwaway like one-use cups that you get at coffee shops, again, more unnecessary waste when we could be using something that we already have, and honestly, you get a bigger drink this way anyways. More bang for your buck, more bang for the environment. Swag. Along with that, if you are in college, please invest literally $3 in metal silverware. This is $1, this was $1, this was $1. And since you're not entertaining the masses in college, you only need one of each utensil for yourself. Using a plastic fork or spoon is so wasteful every time, and it also accumulates so much money over time. I don't even know how much those boxes of plastic utensils are, but they've got to be more expensive than $3 for the rest of your life. Invest in our environment. It's honestly cheaper to be environmentally friendly in the long run, and both our earth and your wallet will thank you. Alright everyone, those were a couple of tips for being more environmentally friendly. Again, let me know if you plan on using any of these tips or if you already do, and what other things you do to stay environmentally friendly. Make sure to subscribe if you are new. I post self-improvement videos every Monday, and usually I post out through the week videos on Fridays. The past 2 weeks have I've been MIA, but I'm getting back into the swing of things, so normal videos will resume. Again, make sure to check out my vlog channel if you're not subscribed to that. I will see you guys in my next video. Thanks so much for watching. Go do something that makes you happy today. You deserve it. Okay, bye!